All right, guys, let's take a look at 3 different shots for around the greens. The first 2 are gonna be for my higher handicaps. The last one is gonna be for my lower handicaps. This first shot is gonna be a low running chip shot. So you can see I've got the ball in line with my right big toe or on the right side of my eye, right ear. That's a little back in my stance. That means the club's gonna lean forward quite a bit, and I'm using a pitching wedge here. So when I swing this club, I'm gonna keep the lowercase letter Y intact as I turn my body back and through. I'm gonna have the same length swing back and through. And because I'm using a pitching wedge with the ball in the back of my stance, I'm really gonna catch it on the way down and shoot it out low. This ball is gonna go lower, it's gonna land, and it's gonna have less backspin, so it's gonna roll a little bit more. The next shot I want to look at is the higher pitch shot. So in a higher pitch shot, I've got the ball a little bit now forward in line with my left eye or my left big toe. And I've switched to a lob wedge. I no longer have the pitching wedge. And technique is exactly the same. So I changed the settings as far as what club and where it is in my stance. And now I make the exact same motion and I'll hit a higher pitch shot. So lowercase letter Y as I swing back. Club's gonna swing back and through the same exact distance. I'm gonna keep the weight on my left foot always, 75%. And when I come down, I'm still catching the ball on the way down. My hands are ahead, but now because I have a 60 degree, this is gonna pop the ball up into the air much higher. This will work out to about 50-50. It'll land halfway as far as it'll go, and then it'll roll an equal amount on the other end. Here's the third shot for around the greens, and this is the really high lob shot. So I've got my 60 degree wedge. I've actually opened up that wedge so that it's really pointing towards the sky here. And I've got the ball in line with my left eye or my left big toe again here. Now, as I go through this, my technique is gonna be similar, but I'm gonna let my right hand play around with the weight of the club a little bit. So when I swing back, I lose that lowercase letter Y because my hands feel like they're pointing that club a little bit more up into the air. So being steep like that will allow the club to really come down, and now my right hand whips it through and it'll zip right under the ball. This will shoot the ball up really high and also add some spin to it. It's still the same weights on the left foot, holding down on the grip, and then I want the same length swing back and forth. I need to make sure that I really use my body turning back and forth on this shot.